Hello, everyone. This is the SV community meeting. Today is March 6, 2025. Thank you for joining. All right, so it takes some time to start the echo. I'm sorry. All right. Am I still presenting here? All right. Okay. I'm sorry for that. Let's start. We have a couple of topics today, and if you guys have anything else, please feel free to add to the agenda. Otherwise, we'll just go through the things listed. Okay, the first one is from me. Just a quick reminding, we have already got a lot of applications for the SCD mentorship cohort 2. Just a reminder, the deadline is March 15th. So yeah, you guys still have like 9 days to submit your application. The mentors are, a lot of the mentors are probably super busy working on the Kubernetes 1.33 code freeze deadline. So they will start to look at it, look at the applications after that. Don't worry. So yep, please submit your application and then wait for the announcement of the mentees. That's it for me. Benjamin.
Okay. So we are busy with the LCD 3.6 release. We just released 3.6.0 RC2 version yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Which day I went to yesterday night.
Yay!
Yeah. Anyway, so we are keep watching the workflow. If there's any issue or any, probably most likely we will release our final 3.6.0 the next week, in the 17th and 21st in that week. Anyway, we will, even though if anybody see any outstanding issue or any task we missed, please reach out as soon as possible. We still have time to fix any task. Otherwise, we will release the 2.6.0 before the KubeCon London.
Yeah, very cool. We actually have the same timeline of Kubernetes release this time.
But most likely, I'm not sure we will catch the Kubernetes 1.33.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
Most likely 34.
No, of course not. Yeah, we wouldn't add to Kubernetes that fast anyway.
Yeah.
It will be good to have more people testing the release candidate, because we found an issue with that dependency. I don't think we will ever catch it unless that person checked the release candidate. So I don't know how we could do it, encourage people to try it, but it will be great.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right, Ivan.
So I noticed that we haven't spoke about our booth in London. I think we submitted a part-time, so I think we either just have the morning or the afternoon.
Okay.
I don't remember. I think it was Josh, maybe, who I don't remember who submitted. But maybe we should start writing our names and thinking on how we're gonna staff the booth, because KubeCon is in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah.
Just talking about, is the schedule finalized?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
finalized a while ago with the 2 months.
Okay. It's probably, yeah. So probably anyone who go to the KubeCon London should register your name under the spreadsheet.
Do we have a list of people who like wrote down that they are going to KubeCon London?
So I don't think we have it yet. Or
Yeah.
maybe down there.
I think a while ago, like a long while ago, there was something, but it's probably outdated.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just start to put
Yeah.
it again. I know Benjamin,
Yeah.
Ivan, Merrick. Who else? Put your name there if you're going.
I see Henry and Ark have a topic. They should go there.
Yes. Arc. How do?
ARKA.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know if we have so we have a part-time booth, right? Do we know if we have morning or evening or afternoon? Or do we have full-time? I think this time we didn't submit for full-time.
I'm not sure. I can check with Josh and see if he received more detail. He probably have the details.
Cool.
All right. Anything else? Going once, going twice.
If
All right.
there's no any topic, probably we I'm not sure what's the latest progress of the document. Document is a big gap. I'm not sure when we can finish the document work for the Tutor 6.
Do we have a list? There was an issue, right? There was an
Yeah,
issue.
let me paste the link to you. Let me send it in the chat.
It's okay. I found it. You mentioned it in the
Yeah, I
last.
send it in the chat. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the thing is that James is leading that one, but I think James is a little bit unavailable these days. But yeah, this is, I agree. So in every release, we've been wiping out the links because we don't have the pages yet.
Yeah, high level, I think we have couple high level tasks. The first is the downgrade document. I see it's already delivered PR, so we need to review that PR. The second one is upgrade checklist. The third one is a blog. To summarize, we announced the 3.5 release. We need to write a blog to announce the 2.6 release. These are the 3 tasks we need to finish at least.
Could we? Go ahead.
Is there anyone working on the upgrade guide? Oh, let me check. So there's
I think there's a contributor that opened a pull request. There's a pull request open. James left some comments on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See the.
Yeah, I wanted to have it a little bit more granular, or an alternative would be to merge and then to address the changes in follow-up.
My understanding, the upgrade guide should need some expertise on the LCD project. So I'm not sure, I see the assignee is a new contributor, is first-time contributor. So probably we need some help from the senior engineer is anybody have bandwidth to help with that?
When do we want to get this done? Before the release of the final version, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks time, I think. So even I think for me writing it's a little bit, don't even feel comfortable because I'm not that expert with many things there to manage admin the CD cluster.
Okay. Anyway, probably we can add some.
I think after the Kubernetes code freeze, we might have some bandwidth, but definitely not the next week. Like everybody is like heads on Kubernetes release from our side.
Yeah, we just need some people to review the PR, to give some comments, give some guidance for the new contributor. I see there's already
how about
PR.
this? Like after a week, if there still need some work, I'll find someone to review that.
Okay. Oh, I see James already approved the PR. the PR is still
So
dropped.
yeah, he approved, but at the same time he left many comments. That's what I was saying. Like, should we merge and address the comments in follow-up pull request, so at least we have a page? Because Sijuan's pull request is also failing because the page doesn't exist yet.
Okay. Yeah, we need someone probably to verify the guide. Is probably follow the guide to do the upgrade to verify the steps are correct.
When I initially saw it, it was mostly just the upgrade 3.5 guide, just changing like 3.5 for 3.6. But again, I'm not an expert on managing the clusters.
I think there's not much change in terms of upgrade from 3.5 to 6. Just need someone to verify to go through all the steps.
Yeah, we need to double confirm. So for example, there are requirements and checklist before anyone do the upgrade. For example, there's some flag are removed in the Filter 6. When you double confirm, they are not configured the flag in the Filter 6 version before the upgrades, something like that. We need to make sure the checklist is complete and there's not any error in the checklist. This is most important. Upgrade is simple. It's rolling update is simple, but we need to make sure there's not any the checklist are verified, are correct and complete. I think this is important.
You just need to follow the steps to verify, right? So I guess not necessarily a senior. First of all, I would assume the person who submitted the PR would have already verified the step. Like I can maybe we could check if that's the case, and then probably anybody in the community who have the time to go through the PR and check the steps would be fine, right?
Okay, anyway, we can have more discussion offline.
Yeah, maybe I can just add in the tickets and see if he has already like verified the steps. This one, right? Yeah, I'll leave a message there. Other than that, anything else that don't have anyone working on it yet? Deprecation, V2 store deprecation, is that doc being worked on?
Yeah, so
Oh,
I think I have created a diff for the flags that are deprecated. If any one of you can have a look at it. Diff means PR, by the way.
All right, thank you. Yeah, just
okay. One more thing for the Fisher Gate. We have migrate all the experimental flag to the non-experimental flag or the Fisher Gate. Actually, this is a break and change. If you open the comments, this is a break and change because in Filter 6, if the can you open the comments? I forgot the detail. Can you open the last one?
yeah.
The last comments.
I'm sorry, I have a phone call from the hospital. I don't know what it is. I probably should get this. Benjamin, do you mind presenting and take over the meeting?
Yeah, sure. Let
Alright,
me
thank
open. Let me share my screen.
Thank you.
I think your comment is about the embedded configuration. So yeah, it was a breaking change for the embedded configuration.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the embedded use case, if an experimental flag was migrated to a non-experimental flag, the user is not able to set the experimental flag field anymore. It won't work. So this is a break and change. So we need to,
So usually this change is documented in the upgrade guide. So once the upgrade guide is merged, I will send the PR to update that section.
yeah, upgrade guide should include this. Probably we can also, do we have a dedicated document for the feature gate?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, probably we can also add the detail in that document.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's add a comment. Okay, let me add. Okay, the action item is enhance the existing feature gate doc. Also get the info included in the upgrade guide checklist, something like that. Okay. Okay, anyway, for the document, as I just mentioned, there are 3 tasks. The first is downgrade. I think it's already delivered PR, so we need someone to review. Okay, review. People need review. Okay. The second one is upgrade. Okay, oh, sorry, upgrade is already there. Also need review. Okay, for the last one is blog. I'm working on the blog. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm working for the blog. Yeah. That's all for the document. Once the once it's finished, I will raise PR. I will deliver PR. So for the community review. Yeah, that's it. That's it from my side.
Do you need help with running the CPU and memory benchmarks? So it generated a lot of files and a lot of data, CSV files.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Do you need help with the plotting of those charts, or do you plan on doing it?
Yeah, one moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the result, right? This is the final result.
Yeah, but so the thing is that I hooked it into the read-write benchmark script, and so basically it generated the resource usage for each one, for each ratio, value, and size.
You know, I'm not sure how you generate the diagram for the memory. You know, the memory comparison between the 3.5 and the 3.6. How do you generate the diagram?
It's in an etcd, so it's in the etcd repository in the RAM. So there, it's an issue that I have opened. That's where I place that screenshot. So I loaded the data into RStudio, like going back to my master's degree.
Anyway, you know, eventually, could you use the PR to get all the script or whatever the program into the repo, so others can generate the diagram themselves using the data.
So the thing is that because of the time constraint, I was just loading it and running it, because I don't think we, maybe in 2 weeks, with all of the things that we need to do for the 3.6 release, I don't know if I'll have something that it can be reproducible right now. So I thought of it maybe more like a one-shot thing for this, and then we later code it, and so you can actually go and look at those and generate those diagrams. But maybe what it doesn't make sense is to generate like so much data for the RAM and CPU usage, because it's an insane amount of charts, and it's very noisy, so it doesn't give you a lot of visual feedback. So maybe Yeah, so my suggestion was also like thinking, should we establish a new set of parameters just to benchmark CPU and memory?
Yeah, we
Rather
can.
than reusing.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't think we have enough time to get everything to sort it out before the 3.6 release. But anyway, if I need any data or diagram, I can send a message to you directly. Very happily
Okay,
to
yeah,
generate some
of
diagram.
course, yeah. Let me know and then I can help you with that.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
For the last thing to share with you, based on our task, there are huge memory improvements on the 3.6 against the 3.5. The reason, the root cause, I figured out the root cause. Let me share probably 2 minutes to share with you guys.
I saw that it's not just the memory, it's also the CPU. And
CPU
also
is
the-
CPU usage is basically similar between the 3.5 and the 3.6, but its memory is
similar. It's similar,
Yeah.
but it's consistently a little bit, well, in most of the cases, it's a little bit better.
Yeah, do they see the red line is the memory usage of 3.5. The green chart, the green line is for the 3.6 memory usage. You can see there's huge memory optimization in 3.6. The reason is super simple. There are two reasons. The first reason, in the snapshot count, in the 3.5 is 100,000, but in 3.6 is 10,000. So it's a big decrease for the number. This is the main reason why the memory usage is huge improvement in 3.6. But in 3.5, if you, for example, let me show you the. For example, if you run the LCD, if you add a parameter dash snapshot dash count equal 10,000, then you will get very similar data between 3.5 and 3.6. But even that, the 3.6 is a little bit. If you configure the same parameter for the snapshot count for both 3.5 and 3.6, then the memory usage of the 3.6 is a little better than 3.5, but it's not that big. Because the second reason is the memory optimization done by Merrick. There's another PR. Let me share you 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. Oh yeah, give me 1 second. Can you see my screen? Yeah, this is anyway, that to summarize, there are two reasons for the memory improvements. The first is the default value for the snapshot count is decreased from 100,000 to 10,000. This is the main reason. The second reason is for this PR. Usually the main change is, when the LCD, we are periodically purge the entry from the rough side. Previously is snapshot count. For example, 10,000. Every 10,000, it will compact the history, but now it compact more frequently. This is the reason the memory usage is a little better. Yeah, there are two reasons. Let me go back to this. Memory improvement. There are two reasons. The first reason is snapshot count. The default value change. So previously is 100,000. Change it to 10,000. Yeah, it's simple. This first reason. The second reason is this enhancement. So which means it compact the history more frequently in 3.6. Yeah, the first one is the main reason. The second one is the minor improvements. So anyway, we have big improvement on the memory usage. Yeah, that's it from my side. Is there any question?
And yeah, I mean, to clarify, didn't understand the decision. I think it was very random, the decision to increase the snapshot count to 100,000 in 3.5 release. Someone just decided, oh, we can do it, so let's do it. And they didn't test or validate the performance of etcd after.
Yeah.
And it basically means, oh, etcd will need to store 10 times more data in memory. That's a great idea. Let's do random change. On the second, the PR, I think like the improvement is great, but I think like the end goal of the issue that I don't think we would have time or scope, but it's possible is to just remove dependency of etcd on the snapshot count. High level, the blocking problem, or the problem we are trying to solve, is etcd needs to keep, or Raft requires etcd to keep some number of entries to allow resynchronizations of members when they are when one member is lagging or it's rejoining the cluster. And high level, like the problem is Raft, no Raft nor etcd has this communication about how much members are behind each other. So what it does is just assumes, oh, let's slap a 10,000 number and let's remember all 10,000 entries and keep them in memory. So that's a pretty big guess and pretty inefficient way to do it. Long term, I hope maybe someone will look at the easy but not super easy optimization of can a single member class, if there is a single member cluster, can it by its own decide, can this member by its own as a leader decide, oh, there is no other members, I don't need to keep anything in memory for catch up. So that's one idea. And the other idea, oh, can we have a communication between members, like a gossip protocol of members announcing what is the Raft, so we know what is the minimal Raft index in a cluster, and we can just drop the data that is not needed by the cluster. And those two improvements would totally remove the memory overhead of etcd, which is, I think, currently pretty sad in such situation. But yeah, there is a lot of work in this area. If someone is interested, I think 3.7 could really help with, or 3.7 cutting, or cutting 3.6 can open us to do another iteration on the problem.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just we already run out of time, but just one point. I think we should spend more effort on the performance improvement in 3.7. This is definitely one of the priority. In the past 3 or 4 years, we spent little effort on the performance in etcd wrapper itself. Probably in Kubernetes side, there's some performance improvements, but in etcd, there's little improvements. The memory is one of the area we have big improvements, but for the throughput, there's little improvement. We need to spend huge effort on this in 3.7 release. Yeah, we already run out of time. Yeah, see you guys. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.